Hare Krishna Mataji, co-host. You have to give me co-host.
Okay. I just pinned you, huh? So, Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome, everyone, for week 47 of Bhakti Vriksha class. So, let's begin our class with prayers to Srila Prabhupada. I offer my respects to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna. O Spiritual Master, I offer my respects to you, who are servant of your Guru, Saraswati Goswami. You are kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya and delivering the Western countries. Let's recite the Panchatattva mantra. So those who are little new to this class, this Panchatattva mantra, Saurav is signing, so you can try to practice this mantra and try to practice, because if you are chanting, then before chanting, we must sign this Panchatattva mantra without failing. Chaitanya Panchatattva is incarnation of Lord Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gauri Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. We begin our class with Nectar of Obedience. Today's topic of holy name is faith in Krishna consciousness. So when we join ISKCON or when we join this Hare Krishna movement, the first thing that we need is faith in Krishna. So how do we get this faith is what is the topic of today. We get this faith. So it is said that whatever we are learning in the class, this knowledge comes from very ancient knowledge, is very ancient knowledge, and this knowledge is been made is simplified and made easy to us by Srila Prabhupada. So Prabhupada has given us this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. So this knowledge about Krishna is most beautiful and it purifies us. And such knowledge, we can gain this knowledge, but, only if we are faithful. If we have firm faith in Krishna, who believes in Krishna. So who is a faithful man? So a faithful man is a person who thinks that only by only by remembering or chanting Krishna's name, my life can become perfect. Such a person does not, go here and there in search of uh, some other god or some other demigod. Such a person has complete faith on Krishna that yes, if I worship Krishna, then Krishna will free me, he will make my life perfect. If I pray, worship Krishna, Krishna will make me, he will free me from the cycle of birth and death. So such a faithful man only can understand this knowledge about Krishna. Such a faithful man only can can become purified. So faith is very, very important in Krishna consciousness. And what is the way to attain this faith? Well, the way to attain this faith is chanting Krishna's name, doing devotional service. And third, controlling the senses. So I'll put it in chat.
What was the third one, Mataji?
Yeah, third is controlling the senses. So, so only a person who uh, who develops faith. And how to develop faith? Develop faith by doing these three things, by practicing these three things. And when once we are nicely practicing these three things, that is chanting Krishna's name, doing service for Krishna, and controlling our senses, then our faith develops, then our heart becomes purified. And when our heart becomes purified, we are able to understand this knowledge which is given to us by Krishna through our gurus, through our teachers, through Srila Prabhupada. Like I'm also giving you this knowledge because I have received this knowledge from my guru. I have received this knowledge from Srila Prabhupada. So once this knowledge is passed from the Krishna, from different gurus, and then finally to Srila Prabhupada, and then it comes down to all uh, people in lower categories. Like I am here at a very small level, and I'm trying to serve all of you by you know giving this knowledge to all of you in every Sunday on this class. So when this knowledge is going to you, you're able to understand this knowledge slowly. You're able to understand, and by understanding, you slowly you develop faith. When you develop faith, then your heart becomes purified. And how to develop faith? These are the three things which are listed in the chat, which Saurav just explained, that we chant Krishna's name, we serve Krishna by doing devotional service, and we control our senses. So how do we do devotional service? So many things. You are attending to this class is a service. You're listening to attending to the class. This is a kind of a service. And so many of you are nowadays, you know, making very, very nice videos, and we are posting on Instagram. So that is a service because through your video, so many other people are getting inspired. Some craft work you're doing, some cooking you're doing, some rangoli you're doing, and so many activities you're cooking, or you're making mala or anything, flower garlands, anything you're doing, you are serving Krishna. You're not even serving Krishna, you're also spreading this message of Krishna to so many people around you. Okay? So that is how we get faith. Once we develop this faith through these three things, we are able to understand this knowledge. And once we understand this knowledge, we become purified. And when we become purified, our journey of going back to Krishna becomes very, very simple. Because we have so many um, negative things in our negative qualities. We have greed, we have lust, we have anger, we have so many bad qualities, and all that can be removed only by doing these three things: chanting, service, and controlling the senses. So when these things happen, our heart becomes pure. When our heart becomes pure, we slowly become qualified to become free from this body and go back to spiritual world and not come back again in this material world. So are you able to understand this nectar of devotion? Nectar, sorry, this nectar of holy name?
Yes, Mataji. I see some
Okay,
nods. Yeah.
okay. So let's move on and let's move on to the topic of today. And the topic of today is uh, it is derived from verse number 7.14 of Bhagavad Gita. Is 7.14. This is reference for today's class. Okay. So let's start. So Krishna in this particular chapter, particular verse, he's talking about the three modes of material nature. We all know the three modes of material nature. Anybody would like to say anything on this? You would have seen the picture in the poster today. Like when we send the announcement of the class, you would have seen the picture. There is Krishna, there are three ladies who are holding ropes, and those ropes are tied to um, men, human beings. I'm sure you would have seen that picture.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Okay, so these are the three modes of material nature. We have Sattvagun, we have Rajogun, and we have Tamagun. So we are living in this material world where everything is temporary. Everything around us that we see, there is nothing permanent. Everything will die. Everything will be destroyed. Like our body will be destroyed. Our everything around us, our house, our furniture, everything with slowly with passage of time, everything will be destroyed. So this material world which you can see around you, the Earth, planet, everything around you is destroyed. If not today, 100 years, 1,000 years, millions of years, but everything will be destroyed. Okay, so this is material world, and it is because of these three modes of nature, which is, mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. Because of these things, our eyes are covered, and that is why we cannot see Krishna. So many people will say that, I want to see God, but we cannot. We can mute. So we cannot see Krishna because our eyes are covered by these modes. So how to simply understand? So somebody is in the mode of goodness. He is so happy and contented in his life that he has no desire to see Krishna. Like he is very pious, always busy going to doing charity work, you know, or donating money. So that person is so satisfied in his life that he has no desire to see Krishna. So that is why his eyes are covered with goodness. In the second category, the person's eyes are covered with passion, which means he cannot, he is so passionate about earning money or big house or big car that he does not have any interest in Krishna. He wants more and more and more in his life. He has a lot of greed in his life. So that is why such a person also cannot see Krishna because his whole life he is busy in earning money and serving his family or country. And in the third category, we see that how the person is very lazy, or maybe he's like some drug addict, or he has no interest in life at all. So such a person is in the mode of ignorance. He has no interest in life. So such a person also has no interest to see Krishna. So that is why it is said that our eyes are always covered by these three modes. So this picture that you would have seen in the poster, these three ladies that you see are actually the three modes, and they are tying us so strongly with these ropes. So these ropes are actually nothing but uh, goodness, passion, like our desires, our greed and lust. We are tied by these things. So have a look at this picture again. That how we are strongly tied by these three modes. Could you understand this picture?
Yes, yes, Mataji. They saw.
So it is said that it is very, very difficult to overcome these three modes of nature. In the morning, maybe we feel like going to the temple, and in the lunch time, in the afternoon time, we are busy earning money, going to office, or meeting with our lover, or going for a movie. And in the evening, we are so tired, we just want to rest in our house, we become lazy. So in full day, if you look at this, entire day we are busy and we are, captured. We are uh, tightly, tightly bound with these ropes of nature, with these modes. In the morning, we are tied in the mode of goodness. Afternoon, we are tied in the mode of passion, and in the night, we are tied by mode of ignorance. So, like these ropes that you can see, we are full day we are tied, and that is why full day we cannot think of Krishna. So that is why it is said that it is very difficult to cross these three modes of material nature. But why it is difficult? What is the reason? So Krishna tells in this particular verse that it is tied because Krishna is very, very determined that I don't want anybody of my children because we are all Krishna's children. So Krishna says that, I want them to go through this modes because by suffering only they will understand my value, and by suffering only they will have develop the desire to come back to me. At the same time, Krishna says that this energy of mind, this material world, is actually ruled by material. This is also my energy, and this energy is divine. Now, a question may arise that how come this energy is divine? Now, if you look at it, uh, material nature, what all do happen? In this material nature, because of this attraction towards Maya, attraction towards material nature, people become demonic, people do bad things, people do lusty things, they become greedy, they become angry. But Krishna is saying that, this is my energy. So if it is Krishna's energy, then how come we are doing bad things? If it is Krishna's energy means it is good only, no? Krishna is never bad to us. So how can we say that it is Krishna's energy and we're doing bad things? So the important thing to understand here is that all these bad things are happening to us is not because of Maya. We are doing all these bad things because of our own desires. Maya is only like a what do you call? She's just helping us in achieving our things. Maya is not forcing us to do anything. Maya is just helping us that if I want a lot of money, then Maya makes arrangements. So that is the duty of Maya is to fulfill our desires. And when we are fully busy in fulfilling our desires, we are always we always remain in the cage of material world. So Krishna is saying that this is my energy, this is my Maya, and this Maya is putting everybody in illusion. It is putting everybody in darkness. So it is because of our desire to enjoy that Maya is giving us all these facilities. But actually, if you look at it, Maya wants that we should not get trapped by this illusion. We should not get trapped by, uh, our desires. But we should try to break these desires and go back to Krishna. Even Maya also wants that. So how do we break this cycle? So let's look at this picture. You all would have known that we have, uh, during Navratri, we worship Durga. So in this picture, we understand that how Durga Devi or Maya Devi is also an energy of Krishna. She is also serving Krishna. And she is the one who is keeping us in this cage of material world. It's not that she is punishing us because of because she is very powerful. She is, you know, putting us in cage because she really, really wants us to break this cycle of birth and death. Because by suffering, we will eventually will slowly develop the desire to go back to Krishna. So have a look at this picture. So could you understand this concept? So what is the way to understand to break free from this material nature? How do we come break this cage and become free from this material world? What is the way out? So let's take an example. So suppose you go to meet one of your friends, and that friend has a dog. Now, the moment, suppose you're visiting him for the first time, and the moment you enter his house, this dog that your friend has, he starts barking because you're a new person. The dog does not know you, and he is very trained, and he is trained to bark at the strangers or to bite the strangers. So that is how a dog will generally do. So if you decide you can fight with the dog, and you try to control the dog, and you try to think that okay, by controlling or fighting with the dog you will be able to keep make the dog quiet, and that way he will become quiet and you can meet your friend. But is it possible? So the
No,
dog is,
Bhakti.
yeah, so the dog is actually trained by your friend. The dog is trained to bite and to attack any newcomer who comes into the house. So this is not possible to fight the dog, right? So what should I do? From I'm standing outside, I should call my friend. So if you know your friend, if the person is you are very good friends, you will call the friend and you say, I am outside, standing outside your house. Can you come out and can you come out and take care of the dog so that I can enter into the house? Isn't it? That is what you will do. Yeah. So your friend, okay, answers the call. He comes out. He controls the dog. He tells the dog, no, no, this is my friend. Don't bark. So now the dog stops barking. Why? Because he has got the order from his master. His master has told him that please become quiet, don't bark, this is my friend. So similarly, when we turn towards Krishna, when we surrender to Krishna, at that times, Krishna tells material energy to stop. There is no need to test this devotee. So what does Maya do? She keeps testing it, isn't it? She keeps giving us one problem after the other. One day we get up, we'll be sick with high fever. Other day we will go to office and we will fight. We will have our boss will say some strong words to us. One day, going to the market, my scooter might, trip and I might get into an accident. So every day, some or the other problem keeps happening in our life. And this is all because of Maya. It is all because of this material energy of Krishna. So when you become friends with Krishna, when you surrender to Krishna, at that time, Krishna tells his energy, he tells Maya Devi, stop, don't trouble my devotee, don't test my devotee. So by Krishna's arrangement, when Krishna personally tells Maya that no need to no need to give problems to my devotee, this is my devotee who is very close to my heart, then, my dear friends, that day you will become free from Maya. Because Maya is only giving us pain, it is giving us happiness. And when we become close to Krishna, when we surrender to Krishna, Krishna personally takes care of us. Maya is very powerful. This material world is very powerful. You can see so many problems happen around us. It is all because of this material energy of Krishna. This energy, it cheats us, it tricks us, it scolds us, uh, it is very, very powerful. It controls us completely, like how a person is in the prison. So it is very difficult, to break this jail, break this prison of Maya. But if we surrender to Krishna, if we become a friend of Krishna, then we can beat this powerful Maya. Because Krishna is more powerful than Maya. Because power of Krishna is more than Maya. Maya actually gets all her power from Krishna. And the way to access Krishna's power is surrendering to him. Could you understand all this?
Yeah, thank you. Uma Mataji is also saying about the dog and the friend example and how it's connected.
Yeah. So once we are surrendering to Krishna, Krishna personally takes care, and then this material world does not trouble us. And the last thing, my dear friends, is that except Krishna, except Vishnu, no one else can give us liberation. So this point we've discussed earlier also, that nobody can liberate us. Lord Shiva cannot give us liberation. Lord Brahma cannot give us liberation because they are also under the control of Maya. Only Lord Vishnu, only Lord Krishna is the master of Maya. As you would have seen this picture of Durga Ma and Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu, that how she's standing with bow down, and she's standing with her hands folded in front of Lord Vishnu. So she is under the control of Lord Vishnu, and so Lord Vishnu or Lord Krishna are the only one who can give us liberation. In fact, in one of the verses in Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Shiva says that there is no doubt that Vishnu is the deliverer of liberation for everyone. That Vishnu is the one who gives us liberation. These are the words of Lord Shiva himself in Srimad Bhagavatam. So when we understand that, we consider that all these people are equal. We think that Brahma, Shiva, and Lord Vishnu are equal, but that is not correct. Everybody is under the control of Vishnu. He's he is the one who can bestow liberation to us. And liberation is coming out from the cycle of birth and death. So is it clear? Could you understand the concept?
Yes, Mataji. Yeah.
Okay. So we
Kala
can take
Mataji, Uma Mataji, Asha Mataji, all saying yes.
some questions. Rasriti, you can spotlight.
Hare Krishna Mataji. And yeah, I just requested Kala Mataji to, so I could say, but it's, ah, my husband's elder sister. So I think there was some festival. During that time, there was some free time, and I was just chanting. And they were like, "No, you shouldn't do it. Don't show it. You should do it in private." And stuff like that. So there was actually a wedding. So during that time, Kala Mataji was doing a chanting, and her husband's sister, elder sister, saw and she's like, "No, don't do it. Don't show. Don't do it. The people are watching and stuff like that." So is she right in saying that, Mataji?
Can you just repeat? What did her sister-in-law say to her?
She was chanting Mataji during a wedding event that everything was there. She was doing
And
her
okay,
japa, and she was
okay,
like, "No, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't show it in public.
uh,
Just be here and attend the event.
okay,
Don't
wedding.
do it in front of people."
Yeah, actually, sometimes I feel that could be right because we are surrounded by people who don't understand this. And when we are in the devotee circle, we can openly do chanting. But sometimes, yes, people get confused and people don't like it. So actually, you have to take your own decision. You have to take your own call how to handle this situation. If it is okay, you can chant in public also, but generally people make fun and people criticize. So these things do happen. I mean, it is very, very subjective. It is not easy to chant in public where people don't understand the essence of value of chanting. So you have to take your own decision. You have to take your own call, whether it is good or not.
I think it was because of the wedding. Sometimes, you just walk out from the event, I think. And I think there's a temple and there are a lot of devotees in that area, but I think it was the wedding.
Yeah, so
They're
you can
saying that.
avoid anyways, you cannot focus. Your eyes are busy on the people and you're not able to focus on Krishna at that time. So chanting also becomes little useless.
Thank you. Thank
Hare,
you. Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Prasati, can you do spotlighting for both? I mean, Saurav and the person who's asking question.
It's coming simultaneously, Mataji. Both of them.
Okay,
Saurav is already
Um,
spotlight Mataji, which is the second person whosoever in order.
just have to
So
put both
Kala,
together.
yeah, so Kala Mataji can be removed and yeah, that's it. Hare Krishna. So
Who's asking the question?
it's Akshu.
Akshu. That's one way to add. 1 second. Who's at spotlight right now? I'm a little confused.
Sorry, sorry, sorry. There is Akshu and there is Saurav who are on Spotlight, Mataji. You can
Uh,
just do speaker view. You just click on speaker view
yeah,
and
but for me, speaker is only you. I'm not able to see Akshay.
have you spotlighted yourself?
One second.
I mean, if you have spotted the interpreter only, you can remove that.
I mean, I should remove my pin, huh?
Right.
One second. I'm getting options of add pin, replace pin, edit profile picture, rename. What should I do? Replace pin?
It's okay, Mataji. I'll help.
Okay,
So everything has been removed, Rao, right?
okay.
So now
I'm
the interpreter, can you see Saurabh now?
I'm on speaker view, but I cannot see anybody else. It's okay, fine, continue. I'm able to see everybody together. So Akshu wanted the Dakor story. So I'll try to. Is it the same question she's asking? Okay, I'll try to because it's a very long story. I'll just try to narrate in short.
Short, Mataji. She's also saying short. Just for
Okay,
no, just for no awareness.
yeah, okay. So there was a place. I think it is Rajasthan. One second, I've noted it down. So there was a person called Vijayanand Bodna. I'm putting it in chat. Sorry, one second. And his wife name was Gangabai. Okay, so both of them were very ardent devotees of Lord Krishna. Actually, there's also a story that how they were also present when Krishna was personally there in Vrindavan. So this is like their second birth. But if I tell that, then the story becomes very long. So this, they were ardent devotees of Krishna, and this person Vijayanath, he used to go to Dwarka every 6 months to worship Krishna. Every 6 months he would go to Dwarka, and along with him he will carry Tulsi to worship Krishna. I mean, we are talking about the temple of Dwarka, not Krishna himself, but temple of Dwarka. There is a famous Dwarkadhish temple in there. So in this thing, he like going every 6 months, he continuously did it till he was 72 years. And at by that time, he felt he was very tired, and now his age was catching up, and he was finding it very difficult to continue this ritual. So I mean, he didn't say anything, he didn't complain anything to Krishna, but he was now finding it difficult to travel every 6 months. But Krishna, he was exceedingly pleased with the devotion and all the troubles that this devotee of his was taking. So Krishna came in his dream and he said, "You don't need to come now. I will personally come near you. I will personally come where you are living." So he said, "Next time when you come to Dwarka, you bring a bullock cart. You bring a bullock cart, and I will go with you to your place in Dakor." Okay. So next time came, and this person did exactly how Krishna had asked him. He brought a bullock cart. Now, when the priests of Dwarka, all the Brahmins who were looking after the temple, when they heard that this is going to happen, what they did, they locked the temple and they sealed it, because they did not want Krishna to leave the temple. But at midnight, like around 12 o'clock, Krishna broke the door of the temple and he woke up this person, Bodna, and together they left to Dakor. And they reached Dakor. Now here, when the temple, in the next day morning, when the Brahmins, when the pujaris saw that this locked has been broken and deity is not there, they became very very angry and furious,
Sorry,
and they
Mataji.
came.
Mataji, sorry, the story. Could you please slow down a little? I'm
Yeah, sure.
missing bit.
Yeah. So
And if
next day
this can
morning,
be this, there is some kind of a thing which somebody is sharing something.
who's this? Nishan Chaudhary's whiteboard.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So when these Brahmins got up in the morning, they opened the temple and they saw the deity was missing. The deity was not there. Became very angry, and they knew that this person is coming from Dakor, and so all these priests became very angry and to fight, and also they wanted to get back the idol from Dakor, and so they came searching to this place. So now this person, this Bodna person, what he did, he hid the idol in Gomati Lake. So lake, it's a small lake, at the bottom of the lake.
Mataji, I think it will help if you putting these names also. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So he hid
And
the
Dakor is in Gujarat.
Dakor. One second, I'll just find out. I think it's somewhere in Rajasthan somewhere.
Yeah, Mataji, if it will help so
Yeah.
that I can
Yeah.
place it,
One
no,
second.
in Rajasthan, in
Yeah.
Gujarat,
One
where,
second. Where
and this
is?
temple name also, if it can be put, Dwarkadhish, I think you said.
There is Dakor is in Kheda district, Gujarat only. I think. Dakor, Gujarat only. So Dakor is in Gujarat, and temple name. I'll type the name of the temple in the last. So and now so Krishna knows everything, and he told Bodna's wife Gangabai that what you do, you give equivalent amount of gold to the priests and let them go back to Dwarka, so that by selling that gold they will be able to have buy another deity of the Lord. So the priests agreed, and a weighing scale was set up on the banks of Gomti.
Mataji, gold. So if there are a team of pujaris who are coming from Dwarka, everybody has to be given gold,
No, no, no,
little
no.
bit, little bit.
Some amount of gold had to be given so that they can take that gold and they can buy another deity. Now, Bodna's wife, both Bodna and his wife, they were very poor. So all she had was a nose ring. I'll type that. So this is the only thing she had, and she gave it. And then one, this. What do you? I don't know how would you say. Uh, Weighing scale. Yeah. So a weighing scale was brought so that they could measure how much uh, gold had to be given. So they took out the idol from the water from the lake, and they weighed the.
They, as in the pujaris, Mataji.
Pujari was there, and Potna and his family was there. So they said that let's with on the weighing scale. One side Krishna's deity which was kept in the lake. That and one side gold. So equal amount of gold had to be given. But then this nose ring was available. And when the nose ring was kept, although it was so light, the deity also became equally light. The devotion of both husband and wife made it possible for the nose ring to balance the weighing scale. I mean, they were such great devotees of the Lord that just a nose ring became equal to the weight of the deity of the Lord.
Yeah, that was great, Mataji. Thank you
So
for that.
this is the name of the story. This is the temple, Sri Ranchordarji Maharaj Temple, Dapur, Kheda. The district is Kheda. So this deity, which you can see in Dapur now, is the same deity who personally came with this devotee of the Lord.
Sorry, could you repeat that, Mataji?
So this deity that is present in the temple now in Kheda, in Dapur, is the same deity which came from Gujarat, from the Gujarat temple.
From the Dwarka temple?
From the Dwarka temple, yeah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. We can have short questions. The story took a lot of time.
Hare Krishna. Namaskar. Three Krishna's sisters, Mataji, right? Krishna had three
Okay,
sisters.
okay.
Do you want me to clarify? Krishna.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Sister
recall
three.
Krishna's sisters. Who are Krishna's sisters? I don't know the names. Dasrati, are you aware?
Oh, Krishna sister. No, no, no. Are we talking? He's talking about the
यही
Maya
मतलब ज्यादा नहीं
Mataji. No, no. Are they sisters? The Maya, the
No,
हाँ
no,
यस
no, no, no. They're not sisters. It's energy of the Lord.
and what are their names, Mataji?
Called Maya Devi, Yog Maya. Yog Maya, no, sorry.
Spell with
One
Y or
second.
J?
Yeah, no, 1 second.
Yogama. Yog Maya.
What else?
No, Hare Krishna. That's it, man.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Who is next? Nilima or Prasvati? Who is next? I don't know. I'm not able to see both people. Okay, Nilima.
Hare Krishna. So, Anutama Mataji. Acha, so, oh, Mataji, she signed, done, I think this, uh, so she's saying she touches your feet virtually, Mataji.
Oh,
How do we call it? What do we say it in Vaishnava language, Mataji? Dandvat Pranam?
Dandavat means, yeah, Dandavat Pranam, yeah. Actually,
Dandvat.
Dandavat is you fall
Yeah,
down at somebody's
prostrate, the
feet.
full thing.
Yeah, yeah,
But
prostrate.
this is just your feet, okay.
Yeah,
Hmm. Today the session was very great, Mataji. And so the question is Vishnu
yeah.
and for Maya Devi or Durga Devi.
Okay,
Hmm. There was some English comments in the in that image, right?
okay.
Some sentences in that PPT.
Okay,
I couldn't understand that.
okay.
There
So
were the
basically,
interpreters were there, interpretation was happening, but I couldn't understand what was there in that
yeah, actually,
text.
I just did it hari bari, so I have time.
What is Durga asking in that? It looks
No,
like she's
she's
asking
not.
something.
No, she's not asking anything. It is just a picture to make you understand that she is serving Lord Krishna, and it is she works on the command of Krishna. She works under the order of Krishna. She's controlled by Krishna. It is on Krishna's order only that uh, she controls this entire material world.
Okay,
Hare Krishna.
okay, okay, okay.
Hare Krishna. I'm yet to simplify the PPT. I just did it hari bhari. So
Yeah, Mataji, couldn't understand the text.
yeah, no, when I send it to you, people will be much more simplified.
Yeah, maybe you can send a WhatsApp video or something like that. A video on WhatsApp or something like that.
Regarding,
That English text, Mataji, in that PPT.
um,
Maybe translation, Marathi translation also, if
okay, okay, Marathi translation. I can send. Okay, okay, I'll do that.
Hare Krishna. Master.
Hare Krishna. I think we can just take one question if it is possible.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, so AID, I did that. What?
AIDR.
So Maya, but Adi, Aditi and Diti,
Okay,
two sisters, Diti and Aditi, are they also spreading these kind of demonic or these kind of energies which make us? So one of them is spreading energies which make us do these kind of bad activities, and one of them is spreading like peaceful, good energy.
Okay.
So
No,
I was
Aditi
thinking
and
that,
Diti.
and I could see
Okay.
Maya today. There were three, so
Ah,
yeah,
no,
Mataji,
actually,
that's a
Aditi.
confusion because because that's what is there, right? Good and bad
Yeah,
everywhere.
correct.
So is it good, bad, two? So Diti and Aditi, or three with different these three gunas?
No, so there is a confusion here. These three ladies are just representative of the modes. So one lady represents mode of goodness, one represents passion, and one represents ignorance. Okay, they are, and these three modes are binding us with ropes. So ropes are not visible, but like with invisible ropes, they are binding us to this material world. Okay, that is one separate thing. Okay, now Diti and Aditi, I remember we had done this story sometime back when we were discussing divine and demonic qualities. So both of them are wives of Kashyap Muni. Aditi is the mother of Indra and all the devatas, and Diti is the mother of all the 49 Maruts. I'll just put it in chat. Aditi is mother of devatas. Diti is mother of demons. So they have nothing to do with Maya Devi. They have nothing to do with Maya Devi. They they took birth in some yuga, and they are considered to be the mothers of Devta and the Danav. So they are not responsible for spreading or controlling us in this material. So Maya Devi is separate from Diti and Aditi.
Is Satyuga Mataji?
I'll have to find out because Aditi and Kashyap took birth in various janmas. I mean, they once they came as Aditi and Kashyap, and they gave birth to Lord Vishnu, and in once they came as Devaki and Vasudev. So different yugas they incarnated in different and okay. So material. So Maya Devi is totally different from Diti and Aditi. That they have nothing to do with these two things. Yeah. So that's in that way. Hare Krishna. So thank you so much. And last one thing I wanted to say, express my gratitude to all of you that you all are doing
Sorry,
amazing
Mataji.
service.
We can remove Uma Mataji's spotlight so that
Ah,
everyone
sure.
can see.
Raswati, you can just remove. I'll remove it. Okay. So thank you so much for the class, for being present in the class, and I hope I could make you understand this. It's a very important concept, actually, this modes and how we are caught in this material world. I hope you please see the recording again And any doubts, whenever in the question answer session, you can clear that. Thank you so much for participating so nicely in for sending your work on Instagram. Nilima's work has touched 13,000 views. I mean, that particular reel has done amazing. So please keep participating, keep giving. All those people who have not given anything, they can also still come up and participate and do some service to Krishna by making some videos, some nice videos. So, no, I have seen Sanjay, but we do not have time now for question. Somebody is saying that please see Sanjay. So
Yes,
Uma didn't
Mataji, I would
talk
have to
long.
take your leave, Mataji.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Sanjay. I'm sorry, you can type. Always he talks to me in questions on the chat, so you can ask me your question in the chat box. I have seen your message in WhatsApp. I'll reply to that. Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you, Rasrati. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Prabhupada ki jai.